Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. For those who don't know me, I'm Kieron and I study law at the University of Cambridge. I'm a first year student and I'm a part of Homerton College. So today I've got two lectures on. I've got one for criminal and one for tort. And then later on today I've got my supervision for Roman law I'll be at Clare Hall. Clare Hall is near Sidgwick site, so what I'll probably be doing is I'll probably go to my lectures and then probably stay at the Sidgwick site, which is where the law faculty is, get on with some work there, read over my notes for Roman law until the supervision, and then obviously head over to the supervision and then come back to college. So I'll probably see you later. So the lectures are over now. The criminal lecture started to look at attempts and the tort lecture started to look at product liability, which was interesting. As you can see, I'm in the Squires Law Library now. I'll probably be focusing on preparing for the civil law supervision at Clare Hall, and then obviously head over to there for the supervision, which starts at 4:30. As you can see, I am back in my room. I've come back from my supervision. It did go on for a bit longer, but it was definitely worthwhile. So we discussed the Roman law of contract, or at least certain aspects of it, and it was helpful. It helped to clarify a few things. I was able to ask some questions, and obviously questions were asked back at us, and it was just a really good discussion on the Roman law of contract, or at least certain aspects of it. We've got another. The next lecture I know for Roman law will continue on with other aspects of the Roman law of contract. I've just had something to eat, so probably going to head to the library now and finish off a couple of things for Roman law, and then probably get on with criminal law and constitutional, especially given that I've got my supervisions for them next Wednesday. So I managed to get a little bit done in the library, not a lot, I'll admit that. But I got a little bit done for the criminal law supervision that I've got next week. So I went through the cases and looked at through the judgments of each of the cases that were set for the supervision. But I was starting to get quite tired, so I came back to my room, which is where I am now. But I'm probably going to go to bed now because it's getting late and I am, as I said, I'm quite tired. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It is Friday, so that means we're close to the weekend. So I'm heading over to the Sidgwick site now because lectures start at 9 o'clock on a Friday. So I've got two lectures today. And but first, but one thing I need to mention, can you see the snow? Look at all that snow. So yes, it is snowing at the moment, hence the umbrella. But yeah, that's the agenda for this morning at least, and then I'll come back obviously at college to get on with some work. So I shall see you later. That's the lectures over. The constitutional lecture continued looking at the grounds of judicial review, and the civil law lecture continued on with contracts, consensual contracts in particular. So that was interesting. Heading back to college now, probably get something to eat there, and then get on with some work this afternoon. I did manage to get a little bit of work done in the library, particularly looking at some of the questions for the criminal law supervision next Wednesday. I'm heading back to the law faculty, and the reason for that is there's like a talk regarding judicial review. I've got some really good lecturers doing it, so that'll be interesting. I think it's on for about an hour or so that should be good. Then I'll come back and also get on with some more work Probably look at more of those questions for criminal law, and then see what else I need to get on with. The talk that they had on for judicial review was really good. I really enjoyed it. So they had like two main speakers, and they also had the moderator who was overseeing it, as it were, also provided his input as well. And it was just interesting to hear the different theories, different ideas on judicial review, which is what the talk was focusing on. It was really good. Found it very interesting. Made some notes that will help me with my own studies in constitutional law. Just had something to eat. Probably go back to the library now and get on with some more work. Welcome to the what is a late night edition of the laundry segment. You may have noticed that for those who watched my last vlog, that there wasn't a laundry segment there, and one of the reasons for that is they've actually they've put new machines in, new laundry machines and new dryers into West House. Different system now, so we don't have to put pound coins in. What we have instead is this top-up card. So we got this top-up card given in our pigeonhole. If I just take you over here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's this machine here. We had to register online, put the code in the machine, so that we then could use the new laundry machines, if you can see them. So I'm going to have a go to see if I can actually use it. I've got no idea how long the cycle is, but exciting times. New laundry machine. Let's see how it works. In the end, the machines took 39 minutes, but I do think they're much more efficient and much better than their predecessors. The clothes are hung up behind me, as you can see. I'll probably be going to bed now because it is getting quite late. No lectures tomorrow, but I do have quite a bit of work to get on with, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. Good morning, and it is the weekend officially. So no lectures this weekend, but I do have quite a bit of work to get on with, especially for the supervisions next week. So what I'll probably be doing is I'll probably have something to eat first for breakfast, and then get on with some work in the library. So I'll probably see you later. I managed to get a bit of tort law work done in the library, and I've just had something to eat as well, so I'll probably be heading back to the library soon. I'm not quite sure what I'll be getting on with, but I'll probably be, I think it'll likely be constitutional, especially for the supervisions that I've got for constitutional law next Wednesday, and then later on it'll be dinner, and I think we're making something together, as friends we're making something together, which will be nice. So right, head back to the library to get on with some more work, and then afterwards come back and enjoy something nice for my dinner. I end up focusing on constitutional law, just making some notes on judicial review, and I've just had dinner with friends. We had halloumi, which was delicious. Probably going to go back to the library now and get on with some more work, just answering a few questions for the supervisions, making a few more notes, things like that. I ended up continuing on with the constitutional notes I was making and answering a couple of questions for the constitutional supervision. It is a lot of work. There's a lot of reading when it comes to law. Was he reading through textbooks, judgments, things like that? But for me personally, I'm enjoying the content so far, and the debates, the different arguments and the analysis, as interests me as well. So it is a lot of work, but I think it's definitely worth it in terms of like what you get to learn and understand, and what opinions there are. Like you can then comment on those opinions. So yes, been a quite productive day today. Tomorrow got brunch, which I can't wait for. So yes, I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday, and that means it's brunch today, which shall be good because I do always enjoy brunch. But of course, the work does continue on. There's still some notes to take and questions to answer. And I'll probably think about start looking at some of the essay questions that I've got due in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Get on with more work. So I hope to see you later. I've managed to start gathering some information for my criminal law essay that I've got due in. It's not due in for a couple of weeks, but I thought if I would gather the information now, and then I could start thinking about the kind of arguments that I want to make, kind of points I want to make in my essay. The essay is on duress and necessity and murder, which sounds interesting. I'm just heading to the shops now before brunch to get a few things in, including a card for a friend. So yes, and then there'll be brunch afterwards, which I'm looking forward to. So, I went to the shops, got my food that I needed, came back, about to go into Westhouse, and then realised I actually didn't have the card that I needed for my friend, and I didn't actually buy the eggs I wanted to buy, so I had to go all the way back, purchase those things, and then come back just in time to go with my friends for brunch. So that was interesting. But brunch was delicious. It was lovely, pancakes included, which was nice. And I've just been spending the afternoon focusing on constitutional law. This evening, probably continue on with that, maybe do a couple of other things as well. It's just mainly just making notes and answering the questions for the supervisions. As you can see, I am back in my room. I decided to just continue on with constitutional law, focusing on making notes for on the topic of judicial review. I'll probably be going to bed soon. There's one or two things I might need to do before I go to bed, but I will be going to bed soon. We've got 2 lectures tomorrow, one for tort and one for constitutional, so that should be good. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Monday, and like I said, I've got 2 lectures on today, so I'm heading over to the civic site now. I normally like to get there early, first of all, get something to eat sometimes, but also it's, what I like to do is read over the lecture notes before the lecture, just have an idea of what we'll be covering in the lecture. So I'm heading over there now, so I shall see you later. That's those lectures over. The tort lecture continued on product liability, and the constitutional continued on with the Grand Judicial Review. So that was interesting. Heading back to college now, getting with some more work. Yep, there's still more work to do, but especially for the supervisions on Wednesday. But so yes, that's what I'll be getting on with. So the good news is that I've managed to get the notes for the constitutional law done that I wanted to get done, which was good. But the work does still go on. It does seem that I'm mentioning work a lot, but there's just the truth is that there is a lot of work to get on with. But I'm on top of it at the moment. I think which is important. It's important obviously to try and keep on top of it. So I'm probably going to head back to the lab now and continue on with some more work. Make sure I've answered those questions for the supervisions. I managed to get some more of the questions answered for the supervisions, which I'm pleased with, and I just did a bit of video editing as well. Probably going to go to bed now because it is late. 2 lectures tomorrow, and then something nice on the evening, but I'll let you know about that tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Tuesday, and like I said, I've got 2 lectures today. I've got one for civil law, which is the law at the time of the Romans, and I've got a lecture for criminal law, which should be good. I'm probably going to go to the buttery first because they normally you can normally get breakfast on a morning, which should be good, and then I'll head over to the civic site and prepare for those lectures. So let's get going. So that's 2 more lectures over. The criminal lecture finished off on the criminal law of attempts, and the civil law lecture continued on looking at consensual contracts in Roman law, which is quite interesting. I always enjoy the civil law lectures, especially with the lecturer we've got at the moment. He likes to demonstrate things, he likes to write on the board as well, which I enjoy. He is a very good lecturer. So I'm heading back to college now, go get on with some more work, especially obviously preparing for those supervisions that I've got tomorrow. As you can see by my clothing, I've got a formal on tonight. For those who don't know what formals are, they are a free course college dining experience, which I've been to a couple before. For those, especially for those who've seen my vlogs, you'll know I went to the Christmas formal last term, which was good. This one is a special formal. It's not an ordinary formal. This one is a themed formal. One of the type themes that they often do, that I've heard, or that we were told about, say, at the beginning of term, was that they do a Harry Potter themed formal, and this is what it's on tonight, which I can't wait. That's going to be good. Not all of us are going together. Some of us are going today, and then it's on again tomorrow. I will try and record in the formal, but there is a rule that when the fellows are there, you're not meant to have your phones out, which makes sense. Trying to communicate with those that are near you and those that are opposite you, rather than being on your phone. But I'll try. They don't make any exceptions to YouTubers. We tried that last week, a couple of weeks ago when we had the YouTuber formal. But I'll try. But yes, I just can't wait for this formal. So, as you saw there, I was able to record a bit while I was in the formal, and it was just fantastic. It was just fantastic. Really good attention to detail. The food was delicious, especially the dessert. Chocolate fondant, lovely. It was just what they put on was just fantastic. They had performances, relating obviously to Harry Potter films, which was fantastic. And the best part of it all was the owls, which were just lovely. So they had an owl fly around at the end, and then we got to actually go to a few more owls and have our pictures with them, which was just brilliant. The second owl that we had a picture with was just cute, just fantastic. It was just such a good night. Just what I needed. It was just brilliant. It was just brilliant. It was so good. Anyway. Done. We went to the buttery afterwards, and there was jazz on, which was nice. But day's over. No lectures tomorrow, but I've got 2 supervisions on. So I'll be obviously I need to prepare for those. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and like I said, I haven't got any lectures on today, but I do have 2 supervisions on. One for criminal and one for constitutional. So what I'll probably be doing is head to the library to do a little bit of work that I need to get on with, as well, of course, reading over the notes that I've got in preparation for the supervision, make sure I've answered the questions, and just make sure that I'm, also see if I can come up with any questions myself, anything that I would like to focus on in particular in the supervision. So that's the plan for today at least, so I shall see you later. So I've just been focusing on the criminal law, making some notes and preparing for the supervision, which I'm just heading over now. This is for the criminal law, so we're covering the supervening defences like duress and necessity and self-defence, which should be quite good. And then I'll probably head back to the library and get on with some more note taking and also prepare for the constitutional supervision. So the criminal law supervision was good. For the first half we discussed, well, we raised up a few things that we wanted to discuss, things that we weren't sure about, things we just wanted to talk about and have a discussion of. And then we looked at the questions, which was quite good. Head to the shops now to buy some food, get some things in, and then get on with some more work. Just about to head off to Hughes Hall. That's where my constitutional supervision is. It's on 20 minutes later than normal, but I think that's because of the legal skills and methodology that's going on. Obviously, that's affected timetables, so I guess I've had to move things around, which is fine. I'm fine with that. So I'm heading over there now, have that supervision, and then I'll come back and probably get on with some more work. So the interesting thing was, I was coming out of the library and I noticed some of my friends were about to go out, and so I decided to go with them. We ended up going to Cindy's, which was fun, really good music. It was just good. It was really, I had a really good time. It is late now, quite late, so I'll probably be going to bed now. But that's the end of another vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to comment if you've got any questions, anything you want to point out or anything like that. Just put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep up to date. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel here. And if you want to see my last vlog, you can click here. And I hope to see you in the next vlog.